Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mellowseven Gaming, and we are playing Football Manager 2019. We're back with Kaiserslautern, Die Reuten Teufel. I have not played in, just over 2 weeks, I think. I had to actually go back and look, see what the last match we played was, and it was Hanover, and apparently it did not go well. So we followed that up with a win against Torino in our Europa League Group I. 1-0. Christian Bale got the goal in a set piece. We followed that up with a must-win for the league against Freiburg, 2-1. Fedahue and Chara getting the goals there, a late goal to win the game. And that brings us up to today. So we've got a local derby here against Mainz, and then we've got another Europa League Group I match against Anderlecht here. Interestingly enough, I have a friend of mine who is, I think he's actually Romanian, but he lived for a long time in Freiburg, and he just came back from vacation in Freiburg. So I was hearing all about Bavaria and southern Germany, and also Switzerland and Zurich. So good talking with him. But today we're going a little bit farther north. We're going up to Mainz. Let's take a look at how we stand in competitions. League-wise, we're not doing so great. We're down in 12th. So bottom half by a couple, not too far off. One win could conceivably jump us all the way up to 9th place. So we're not far off. We're where we need to be ish, but we need to beat teams that are lower than us. And one of those teams happens to be Mainz right now. Within Europa League, we're doing very well. We're 3-1. We've got 10 points. Beating Anderlecht today will help. Help a lot, although really just keeping Valencia and Torino down is really all we need to do. But we're going to play a couple matches today. I'm going to take a look. I'm beginning to toy with something I saw last year, which is kind of picking a handful of base statistics and kind of building a team identity around those. And the ones I was thinking of are, and we'll see where I do with this, maybe nothing. First touch, technique. Those are good for pretty much everybody. I don't care where you play, those are good. Positioning, teamwork, and off the ball are kind of your positional intelligence. We'll call it your football intelligence. Maybe you could throw anticipation in there as well if you wanted to. Maybe off the ball is more of an intelligence, and this is just more good, solid. Be where you're supposed to be, I guess, right? And those obviously depend on whether you're defensive or offensive. But, positioning for kind of everybody here on back is good. Off the ball for kind of everybody here on up is good. And teamwork's good for everybody. I'd also like to build kind of a large, imposing team, right? So strong and tall. So, a few less of these 5'6" and 5'9" guys. Maybe one guy in there just to spice things up. But for the most part, I'm looking to build a big team. We've seen wingers especially get just blown off the ball because they run into walls, right? So we're going to build a wall, our own wall in this case, of just tall guys. That's it. There's no border walls. Now, other stats I'm kind of looking at. I would like the team to be generally pretty good at marking. This is secondary to this group. Everything here is secondary to this group. So marking, I think, is good for everybody. I'd love to have a whole team that could mark, and we could play kind of a solid marking defensive type of deal. Passing is obviously good for everybody, and finishing is good for our strikers. So these are kind of the secondary things I'm looking at. This is just salary here, just kind of get an idea if I'm overpaying somebody for what their stats are, or dramatically underpaying, as the case may be as well. So that doesn't really matter so much for us. We are going to go ahead and import. How about a Loki Doki squad view here real fast? And see how people are playing, because I'm not really sure who should be where. Bialik could move up. He's only got 8 matches this time. Vogel's got 11. Paredes has 15. And Copper's back from earlier. So we're going to swap. We're going to put in Bialik for this one. We'll run Bialik and Vogel. Get them up. Paredes has obviously had a little bit more time. And he's not really playing any better than anybody else. But, he's a youngster. We need him to continue to get better. Same with Vogel, for that matter. 20 years old. Bielik's not going to, but let's keep him in tip-top shape if we can. Otherwise, I don't know. The only other player I'd like to... Dalkey's playing really well. De Winter's not. I'm going to put Dalkey in. Get the youngster some more game time. And Feta, who's played really well, too, in 13 matches. I think we leave him out for now. We've got El Haj back. He's not match fit yet. Cosbit's at 75. No, we take him out for Fedahu, and then we try to sub him in maybe towards the end. We just had an international break, about 2 weeks worth. And yeah, he's obviously come back a little worse for wear from that. So we'll go ahead and run Fedahu in there. He's played well. I think that's it. I don't really see a whole lot more we need to do. What's Sergio doing? Doing okay. Numbers are coming up. Like that. Under 18, games aren't as important. Over 18, they really need to get some games, is my understanding anyway. So yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into a match here against Mainz. And pretty equal here, 2-2-2. Anything could happen here. Team selection, we've kind of just done this. So we Kali and Fedahu up front, Adli, Matazo, Chara, and Yastremski for our mid four, and along the back we've got Dalke, Vogel, Bielik, and Becker with Ryman in goal. And let's jump ahead. I do need to take a look at audio. I just got a Stream Deck. I don't know if I can, as I drop it on the keyboard, that's not good. There it is. We also started the game somehow. Not quite sure how we did that. I haven't pushed any buttons. Turn my speaker volume down. I am this up. Maybe that. We'll try something like that. Anyway, so to get the Stream Deck to work with OBS, I had to reinstall OBS and Stream Deck about 6 times. But I think I mostly got it working. I didn't stop the recording or anything, did I? No. So anyway, it means everything's been reinstalled, and God knows if stuff's set back up right. We'll find out. I did a couple test videos, but I expect to win. And I do. We need one. We have to beat these low-level teams if we're going to be top half, which is what we need. El Haj is set for his 100th league appearance. Truly fantastic. Hopes he marks it. I have no idea who he is. Let's get into it. Fedahu out to Chara. And the match is underway. I'm not sure I really enjoy us going all the way back to the goalkeeper off the... Not an auspicious start. Let's just say that. All the way back to the goalkeeper, and then we shove somebody. I don't really see any names we well, Florian Mueller there. We recognize that one. Evan Mack. Didn't really expect him to be German with that name. They're putting a little bit of pressure on us. Get it out to the corner. Ryerson tries to feed it in, blocked well. Goes out to Adli. Manages to get it up to El Haj on his 100th match here. Holds it up, mostly because he loses touch of it, and then makes a horrible pass, which gets deflected. Vogel's there to get a head on it. Ends up down at Matazo's feet. Fedahu out to Yastremski on the wing. He's got guys coming across. There's Adli. Adli puts a little touch on it, squeezes it past Mueller. And Copper barks at something. Don't know what Copper's barking at. But unless it's just to cheer on Yastremski, a beautiful crossover. Adli, look at that. First touch. And that's what first touch and technique will do for you. And like I said, there we are, up in 9th position. A couple wins against teams we should win. That was horrible. We'll really go a long ways here. He didn't even throw it close to him. He just threw it way over his head. I'm not sure what was going on there. Ryerson trying to find a way out of the corner here. Baku. Boone. Baku. Becker unable to get ahead. I don't know who got ahead on it, but Bielik ends up with it. Settles it down, takes his time, tries to get up to Fedahu. He does. Fedahu across to El Haj. Oh, he puts a shot on. Not able to get it, though. Adli manages to hang on to it. Feeds it back across. Fedahu, who started the whole thing, had a shot as well. Twice now we've just hit it right at Mueller. Mueller. And that's it. Ryman boots one up. Up to Feta, who again beats his guy, takes a touch, and puts it to goal kick. Oh, Bell just saves that on the line. We're keeping some pressure on him, but that was terrible again. I don't know what we need to actually spend some time doing core values of set pieces. Because we can't throw or kick. Oh, what was that? Mueller puts a hand on it, but I'm pretty sure that just was to guarantee we got a corner kick. I don't think it was going in. Chara takes the corner kick. Goes all the way out, past. Adley gets a foot on it, puts it back in towards the middle. Matazo's there. Matazo just gets raped there at the line. Ball goes out. Kuhn, they're charging forward. We got guys back. We weren't covering Ryerson, but we got somebody over there. Dalkey, look at that. That's why he's playing well. Denies him and kicks it back out. Yastrzemski with a throw in there in the corner. Up to Fetahu. Again, terrible. And they boot it out. I don't know why we even attempt to throw it to our player. Well, maybe we don't attempt to throw it to our players. Maybe that's the problem. It is almost impossible, even with great throw-ins, to throw it to through a player on your team in this game. I do not know why that is. Apparently, if they're throwing it to you, you do not attempt to get to the ball in any way, shape, or form. The AI just says, well, he's throwing it to me. I don't have to do anything. Ryerson. Adelaide puts it away. First goal of the season, of course. We're going to do a demand more. I think a demand more. And we saw it. What did I have highlights at? Key. Okay. Good enough. Just seems like there's been a lot of them for a 1-1 game. I mean, we've had 4 clear-cut chances, though, and they've had 1. So I guess that's why there's a lot of highlights. We really should be winning this by a lot. It should not be... Oh, Mueller puts it off the post. Not Mueller. I'm sorry, past Mueller puts it off the post. El Haj. 5 clear-cut chances, and we've got 1 goal to show for it. 5. I mean, I guess we tell them they've been unlucky. Only one of those has gone off the woodwork. The others have gone right at Mueller. He should be playing a 7. I'm going to tell them they've been unlucky. They don't believe me. Faith? We've created the chances. We have just done nothing to capitalize. I don't know when the last time, if ever, I've created 5 clear-cut chances against a league opponent are. And we've got 1 goal. That's just horrendous. Wow. That was something. And I'm going to demand more. Nobody's playing terribly, but we do have some 6-5s in there. And a 6-4 for Becker. I think that's it for Becker. Can Vogel really play on the right? His crossing's terrible. Does have some vision. His passing's okay. Does have some acceleration. Let's put Vogel there. And we'll put Paredes back in. And we'll take out Matazo and we'll put in Dessinger. See if that does anything. Mueller kicks out to Vanderwerf. Vanderwerf. Now I'm screwing up something in there. Back over to Dessinger. Julian gets it all the way up to Vogel on the right. Let's see how he does out here on the wing. Puts it across to Adley. He does just fine. He does just fine. I think we keep it where it's at. I mean, we've definitely created a lot more chances than they have. The fact that it's, was a draw game up to this point is a little bit silly, to be honest. Yastrzemski's wiped out. Let's see, who do we have for Yastrzemski? George Depew. Good enough. All right. Gajic feeds it in. We managed to head it back out. Goes out to Baku, though. Kuhn goes off the crossbar. And then somebody put that thing off the top. But they said it went off by Alec. Ryman just comes out, plucks it out of the air. And that's hopefully the end of that highlight. I'm going to knock us down to balanced. Gajic again, another corner. Tries to get to Matt, goes up over the net though. Ryman, goal kick. Out to Dalke. Takes a few touches. Takes it a long ways, actually. Gets out to Adley. We got guys there. Can he find it? Oh, he takes the shot. That was selfish. We had 4 guys there. Probably 3 of which could have scored the goal. Mueller does a good job, though, of playing it. Adley feeds it across. Right to Mueller. Paris did not take a day off today. Van der Werf. I think. Goalie, nice. Gets out to Depew. Sticks it through to Chara, who beats his guy and puts it home. Oh my God, that was beautiful work by Chara. Yeah, that should hopefully wrap it up, but that was spectacular. And that was our 7th clear-cut chance. Our 7th. I don't know how we only scored 3 goals. Depew up to Chara, beats the tackle, takes a touch, slots it past Mueller. There we go. Vogel's played pretty well. Got a 7.3 playing out there on the wing for the second half. Vogel, and that's it. I cannot believe we had 7 clear-cut chances and only 1 against the woodwork. Right? This looks like that's better. I messed it up playing with it. Yeah. How did Vogel do in the second half after the swap? He played at 7.3. He played great out there on the wing. We may have to do a little bit more of that. I'll have to take a look, see what I think about that. Ryan then Falls Derby. Yeah. Adley 2 goals. Urban front of goal. 9.4 and a 9.05. Good average. Nobody trained badly. Now, I want to take a look. Becker to Vogel. So Vogel's in blue. So he doesn't have the physicality or the speed, but he does have better vision. He's better in the air. Mental and defending are a little bit better. I don't see anything here that makes him obviously better on the wing. The speed should help Becker. Probably more so than the slight lack of vision. And he is more attacking. Vogel does have heading and free kick taking, but look at that crossing. And that should really make all the difference in the world. But, that's a significant passing improvement too. So I guess as long as he passes and doesn't cross it, it doesn't matter. 14 versus 15, they kind of balance each other out. He does give us a little bit more leadership, a little bit more aggressive. Physicals are Becker all the way across. Except for jumping reach. I don't know. Mentals are other than leadership, a little bit more flair, but pretty equal, you know, down through there. So I don't know. It is what it is. All right, we will be back for Europa League Group I. All right, guys, we're back with our Europa League match. We're down here somewhere. There we are. Kaiserslautern versus Anderlecht. Torino versus Valencia. I'd love to see a draw here. That would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be fine. Or a Torino win. Either way. Team selection. I've gone ahead. I've made a couple changes. I put Zoboth back in. Otherwise, we're running kind of what we had. We'll keep Dalkey over the... Well, is Dalkey really better over there? He is. Do we want to play Winter on the left? Which is where he's supposed to be playing, to be fair. We'd been playing him on the right, which is not ideal. We had Becker over there. Let's try that. Let's try that. Becker can play... Oh, maybe that's why he's been so bad. He's supposed to be on the right. Do we put him in instead of Dalkey? Let's do that. Let's try playing him where he's actually supposed to be, because I'm not sure how that got messed up. But let's go with that. We can put Dalkey on either side, so he's a good sub. We can put him else whichever way we want. Yeah, let's go with that. A win here would pretty much, I think, guarantee us moving forward. Let's go ahead and there we go. So if we had a win, that'd get us up to 14 points. Bialik. There you go. Get it back to Becker. Get it back out there to the right. Adley's on it. So 14 points. Was that as things stand now with 1 point? Probably. Let's do we need to find Valencia and Torino. Are they playing now? Don't know. Oops. Maybe they play after us. We'll go back to shots. Been a pretty boring first half. They've had possession. Neither of us done anything. We've each had a shot on target. I'd take a draw, to be honest, against Anderlecht. It'd be nice to get a win, but let's just jump right back into this. Playing in the rain. Focused after halftime. Well, that was them, not us. Oh, after their talk. I guess we could maybe do like a get creative. That hasn't worked in a while. It did this time. Yastrzemski's getting tired again. Go ahead and sub Yastrzemski out. Let's put Dessinger in. That makes a difference. Hey, we get a highlight. This is the first. We haven't had many. Remember, this is the first one of the second. Soboth out to Chara. Chara up to Adley. Got a head on it. Cully's there. Takes a step, turns, fires. Oh, wide right. I like the idea. Nobody's had any chances. 2 shots on target each. Goalie got a yellow. Gessinger. Through the feet to Zoboth. Up to Matazo. Eventually. To Winter. Copper's excited about something. Adley. Oh, look at that. Two-footed lunge through the feet. Didn't even touch the ball. Oh! Actually, I think it was with 1 foot, but either way, he took the player down and he didn't get any of the ball, so we'll take it. Adley. Oh my God, Adley scored it! Oh, I can't believe that. That's amazing. On the free kick. Around the wall. Top corner. There we go. Knock the water bottle off. We'll go with a goal hockey reference there. So yeah, that's as things stand. That puts us 13 points up. I think they play after. So even if Valencia were to win, that'd give them 6. Yeah, we'd be 7 points up, I think, with only 1 or 2 matches left to play. I don't remember how many I said we played already. Dessinger, up to Matazo. All the way up to the Winter, who got ahead on it. Oh, Adley unable to get to it, though. Vogel's there, though. The Winter. Goes towards the middle, try to find Dessinger. Unable to get to him, though. Missalou. They've got guys coming up. And Moose is out there on the right. He's got guys charging. Oh, selfish. He was feeling the pressure there. Brought a little praise. I don't know why Becker's overwhelmed with praise. There we go. Colley unable to get... Colley has done nothing for us. So he's got 1 goal in like 6 matches. He might become a sub here very shortly. Dressing room. I think that should do it for us as far as Group I goes. They were only 10 men at the end, but we get our 570 for a win. Adley inspired, another. Okay. Didn't say anything about us being through. But all we have is Valencia left. So we're through. We're through. Well, let's see. If Valencia gets 9. No, I think we're through. I don't think it matters. Valencia hasn't played yet. Let's see Valencia Torino, see how that turns out. Leverkusen beat Caen. Valencia crushed Torino. Absolutely destroyed him. So we've got Valencia left. Even if we lose, that's 13 for us. I don't think we can even take second. Right? Because even if Anderlecht wins and we loses, that puts us on 13, them on 12, Valencia on 9. I think that's it. Is it going to say anything about it to us? Nope. But as far as I can tell, we're out and we have won our group. So we're going to go ahead and let Sergio play him. Oh, he's on ongoing. That's fine. So yeah, I think that's it. I think we're through. So I'm going to play for a while. We've got Nuremberg coming up next. They're 15th. We should win that one. I mean, we should. We need to win that one. Again, that's another lower level team that bottom half team we should be feasting on at the moment. Got a nice little string of wins there between the 2 competitions. Then we've got Cologne, though. That's going to be hard. Frankfurt, another one we should win. Valencia, doesn't matter, but, you know. And then we've got Dortmund. Actually, this is a pretty good little run for us right here. You know, Werder Bremen. Dortmund and Cologne are really the only 2 kind of top half, I think, teams. And then we've got kind of a mid-table group here with Bayern at the top. So January is going to be tough. But yeah, I think I'm going to play through. We'll find out when our next Europa match is, and after the Group I, and then we'll be back for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.